Why nose is itchy at the moment?
We came as soon as we could.
Right?
What the hell? I was walking down the street and that heel sent me flying. How bad is it?
Hey, Lynch.
Come on, you can tell me.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Sure. Now, what are you doing? God damn it, I want the fucking regulator bullshit thing, yeah. Nope.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Fine. Then it's this way. Maybe. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right. And then balloon here, I guess?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Yeah. No. What?
Try again, Boy Scout.
Fine, I think I know. I don't. I really do not know. No, 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 no. This isn't the right place. Maybe.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Whew. So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Thanks, Al.
Hey, buddy. You dropped something?
Huh? What?
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with a lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Sure.
What
Your
the
pencil
hell?
was hovering. Oh. What the hell? My pencil is hovering. Fucking
Show?
that shit.
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
So you're basically putting a dude that did nothing in jail? Sounds like a great idea. Reminds me of that Dahlia case that we worked on. Put a lot of men that had a lot of incriminating evidence though in jail, and they ended up being the wrong dudes. So yeah. But at least we had some incriminating evidence. That was some drunk driving. Jesus. Jesus. No, what? Why you took the? Both of you took the fucking lane, motherfucker. Or maybe that you freed the lane I was in. Sure, why not? I'll dig it. Come on, give me a call. I hear the radio. What do you say? Screech, screech, scratch, scratch. I don't know. Doing this. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's a lovely car. Look at that. That car. It's a very lovely car. This car.
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me.
Ah, you got excited.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Don't worry, we're not driving this. I was just trying to unlock it.
Apologize immediately.
Oh.
You think talk is cheap?
I'm going up to
Try
the lakes
hiring
to
a
watch
lawyer.
the races on Saturday.
Don't we know
You
those
sure
dudes?
that's not that crazy cop that almost ran me over?
Pretty sure we know those dudes.
When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I think that motherfucker knows something they ain't telling. Look at that secret smile. See? Movement. Not even a smile, just like uncomfortable. Trying to cover himself up with some bullshit.
I think you're lying, Razik. Either these heaters are flawed at inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
If you don't ask, you never find out.
I'll go with doubt.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Razik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed, You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Okay. Oh, I was reading what the fuck he was talking about. Oh, can I actually use that? Because I have 2 of those. What am I trying to prove here? And how are you going to prove that? Detective, name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this. Okay. Well, we gave him the what do you call it? The regulator thing from the house that the family got burned down. Right? With the house. That was the Sawyer family, if I'm not mistaken.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
There's a motherfucking
There.
mosquito
Around
here.
a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
There's
I want to
a
run it by
motherfucking mosquito
R&I,
here.
cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Motherfucking mosquito here. I felt his landing on me hand.
You want me to grab 2? With ketchup and a root beer?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Are you
Putting
liquored
you
up?
through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Holy shit.
Your
Wanted
employment
for
roster is
murder.
quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic. Desperate times indeed.
What was that?
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Ooh.
Only movie stars have things like that.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Don't see it. Oh, Franklin Manning.
Are we going to the
Leroy.
Mocambo this Friday?
Got that. Clemens.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
I'm glad that the game oh, hello. The game shows me which locker, so I wouldn't have to read.
Nope.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Anarchist bullshit, motherfuckers. Mouse kill?
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Hope that helps, officer.
What do you say, partner?
So what next?
So check the lockers.
What? Just did. Oh, okay.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
What do you say,
3
partner?
birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Well,
talk is cheap.
it's the
Try
choice
hiring a
between an arson dude, one guy wanted for a murder, and another guy that have a violent background. So, Suburban Development Fund. And Varley went there? The other dudes went to like a building with houses. You know what I mean? Like with apartments. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's Varley went to the development.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Don't doubt Herschel, motherfucker. Herschel been charging at those assholes and the side quests that we took so far. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong shit. Fuck. That's the wrong place.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
And you didn't shoot, you stupid ass motherfucker.
Stop or I will shoot!
Christ, like the world.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
That was a mistake.